Hi Virgo, this is your monthly reading for July. I'm sorry I couldn't upload since Friday because of this global thing, and I didn't even know there was something wrong on the internet. But I hope you're all right and that you didn't have too much trouble. And I thought it was Mercury retrograde, so I checked it up, but it wasn't. Mercury retrograde won't start until the 4th or the 5th of August until the 27th. Anyway, I'm going to do this reading in two episodes. One is the Tealeaf reading and the second one is with the tarot, the Mystic Palette Tarot. So let's begin. I've just made some tea about 5 minutes ago, perhaps 6, and it has been brewing, and so I'm going to drink it and I'm going to enlarge the picture with a different camera. Okay, so bear with me please. Thank you. It's nice to see you though. And I'm going on to the second camera. So there you go. Number 1. That's better because the other one is flickering. Let me just see. You see, that's better. There we go. And I'm going to keep a list from all the signs that we've got here. I'm just going to drink the tea. Swirling it around so it will get stuck to the sides. That said, everything's fine. Now I'm going to tap it in. I forgot to bring in the positive energy with my Tibetan bowl, asking the ancestors, the angels and the divine to bring in good news, positive energy. Amen. So that's the Tibetan I'll just have to make it smaller. Sorry about this. That's the Tibetan bowl. There we go. So just go back to 2 and we can just make it slightly smaller, and I'm just going to turn over the cup and remove the saucer, and I'm going to start from east and go clockwise back to east. Okay, so the first piece of tea is on the devil, and the devil represents Capricorn, so you could be meeting or dealing with a Capricorn. And also the devil means that if it isn't you, that there could be somebody around you that has different habits or bad habits and addictions. It doesn't have to be sex, drugs and rock and roll. It can of course be eating too much or burning the candle on both sides, but definitely don't be their slave. And don't be their skivvy. There should be respect in a relationship. So break loose and tell them that you cannot help them as you are emotionally attached. They should seek professional advice from a professional person, like a psychiatrist or a social worker. Also, we've got tea on the word death, so I'm going to take that as well. These tea leaves are rather large, but it covers also the area. The death card is been popping out, so there is a lot of change in the air. He represents also Scorpio, and also the death card means that you are in transition and transformation. As you can see, it is the knight with the skeleton head. I love these modern cups as well as my antique cups. They're beautiful. So definitely you're no longer the caterpillar, you're the butterfly. So reach for the sky and fly. That will give you also a better and bigger insight into things. We also have T on the Lovers. So I'm just going to take that out. The Lovers means that you could be at a crossroads. The Lovers is Gemini, and you might be standing to make a choice or a decision. Okay, Gemini. Also, it is still T on the pink one. So you could be meeting your soulmate. You could be or have already a relationship, but now all of a sudden you have seen that they are your soulmate, that you feel safe and protected by them. Also, we have the Empress. I think it notes the Hierophant. The Hierophant is here, and he is the high priest, and he represents also Taurus. So perhaps Taurus time was important to you, or Gemini, the last 2 months prior to July. He is a professional. He represents institutions and municipalities. So you could be seeking advice from an advisor. This can be a lawyer, a doctor, an advocate, a bookkeeper, a professor, a teacher, anything like that. But it could also be the justice of the peace, or literally the high priest who marries people. Turning the cup, we are coming right to the end. We do have T on the temptation. Hang on a minute, I'm just trying to find Temperance. You are also protected by the angel Gabriel. Temperance, don't be tempted, everything that temperance. Sagittarius, and don't be tempted by everything that glitters, because it isn't gold. Make sure that whatever you do or start, that you do check out that it is real and ethical, and that's why you might need a professional advice. Okay, a second opinion I'm hearing. Also, it represents Sagittarius, and also trying to keep the balance between the work front and the home front, or your books. This could be the bookkeeper that trying to balance the books. Also, this could be keeping the balance between the subconscious, the conscious, your heart, your solar plex, or even your chakras and your emotions. So definitely you might be seeking spiritual advice on how to balance your chakras or clean your chakras, or how to keep the balance between the subconscious, the conscious, your heart and your solar plex. But you have got the protection. Turning the cup around to the last phase of the reading, we do have leaves, quite a lot of leaves on the Empress. So you do have the couple, the high priest, sorry, no, it's not the Emperor. Hang on a minute. Hierophant and the Emperor. No, we didn't have Teal. So we do have the Empress, that's a mother figure. You might find out that you're pregnant. This is also meaning that the time is fertile. Let me see. I need to do it back to front. So this means that you could be dealing with a mother figure, grandmother, your own mother, or finding out that you're becoming a mother, or your mother-in-law. She represents Libra as well. Time is fertile, so if you don't want to get pregnant, then take precautions, as she represents fertility, motherhood. What you sow, you shall reap. Okay, the Empress, it means she loves nature, she loves children, she loves animals. So when she sows seeds, she knows what she sows. So she also knows that you have to nurture it, be patient, and so that in order to get a good harvest. You also have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, it's glistening, sorry about that. That's better. You've got also quite a lot of tea on the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man means suspension, also delays, perhaps getting the right perspective and the big picture, 360 degrees. You might be also meditate, contemplate, or evaluate a situation or a question that you might have. You might be thinking about that, getting the right perspective. It's also a spiritual card. You might be seeking advice from the high priest or the Hierophant with regards to faith or spiritualism. Okay, so those are the signs in your teacup. Beautiful. Thank you for your patience. So that was the list. So we've got a Capricorn, Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Sagittarius, who's also the opposite to Gemini and Libra. Now I'm going on to the second episode, and you can see what corresponds or confirms in your second reading. Thank you for liking, sharing, and being here and becoming a member. Let's grow, so please do share. And you can come into the live on Wednesday night at 9:15 European time, and also Wednesday morning on Facebook, Thursday morning on TikTok. See you there. Bye-bye.